guys asked if I still got my Camaro, and the answer is yes. So today we're going to be working on my 2021 Camaro ZL1. We're doing a little preparation because 2 weeks from today, we're going to be heading out and doing a little bit of drag racing at Street Car Takeover at US 131 Motorsports Park, Martin, Michigan. We're going to be there. We're going to race in at least one class, 10.0 index, and it's going to be a good time. But before that, we got some maintenance to do, and we got some new wheels to put on this thing. So we're going to do an oil change on this. We're going to do spark plugs. I'm going to bolt some new wheels on, see how they look. Very excited for that. And I'm also going to talk about the recipe that I have for this thing and, you know, what it runs. If you guys got a ZL1 and you want to do some basic stuff to it, make it run a lot better than it did from the factory, or if you just want to address some common issues that the ZL1 has from the factory, watch this video. It'll be worth it, I promise. We're going to get pizza, and we're going to have a good time here. So, appreciate you guys watching this video. Let's get to an oil change on this thing. Man, what do you guys think? You like Camaros? Nah, you guys like Corvettes. You guys are Corvette guys.
I like the 6 Gen.
All right, so this is a 2021 ZL1. I'll give you guys the basic rundown on this thing. So, engine, completely untouched internally, no camshaft, no nothing. This has a Kong CNC ported supercharger on it, stock upper pulley. It has the Kong pulley on it, but it's still the 2.5 pulley, 18% lower. It's got a set of Cook's 2-inch headers on it. It's got this Cortez Performance coolant expansion tank for the supercharger, Rotofab big gulp intake, DSX flex fuel sensor, catch can. Underneath, we'll show you the carbon fiber drive shaft. You might be able to see that. Yeah, that's basically about it. Oh, it's got Velocitec air scoop underneath there and 160-degree thermostat. That's about it. So this thing runs strong. This runs, it's been 992 and 140 in the quarter. Good unit, I feel. I mean, this has been my favorite car I've ever had. I'll be honest with you guys.
It gets down.
I could still go drive and get some Sundays or something after the track.
Yeah, I could go for a Sunday right now. Not going to BS you guys. Kyle and I, on a closed course, we went 170 in this thing. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, it felt like we were doing like 140. But you could hop in this and drive it down to Florida and back from Michigan.
Yeah.
Where we're at, and then go right to the drag strip.
Extremely comfortable car. I like it. Oh, it also has this lid, not factory. This is the DSX billet aluminum lid. Yeah, it does look factory. That's why I wanted this. They call it the stealth lid because, well, it's stealthy. I mean, not many people notice it. If I think of anything else, I'll let you guys know, but that's the rundown on it. I've been, I'm not going to BS you guys again. I've been thinking about putting a cam in this thing.
It needs a chop.
Yeah,
Definitely wouldn't hurt.
I think we should just do it.
All right, get 2,000 likes on this video. I'll cam the car, saying it right now. That's more, I think that's more likes than I've ever got on a video. But get 2,000 likes, I'll cam the car. We'll video it. She'll chop.
Let's get it.
I'm down.
All right, let's lift this thing up, do the oil change, and see what's underneath there. Just lifting. You guys really should get a lift if you don't have one. It's a great investment. Seriously. I promise. All right, we're just hanging out underneath the car. There's not a whole lot of exciting stuff. Got headers on here, 2-inch primaries, catalytic converters. If you're watching this video, trying to bust me for having a modified pollution-controlled vehicle, well, they're right there. Yeah, carbon fiber drive shaft. You can kind of see it right there. Everything's looking pretty good on this. So these things, I don't know if you guys know this, like GM tells you if you have this car with these Goodyear tires on it, you're not supposed to store it like below 40 degrees because the tires can like crack and stuff.
And now you're telling me.
Yeah, after we went 170, I kind of forgot about that, but I wouldn't mind spinning them around and making sure, they're good. So yeah, if you guys got this car with these tires on it, you're not supposed to store them below 40 degrees, I believe it is. So, but anyways, we're just gonna drain the oil on this thing. Oil change is super simple on this, just like any other car. Oil filter's right there. Drain's right there. This is a wet sump. This engine in the Z06 Corvette is dry sump. Yeah, it's super easy. So we're going to be running AMSOIL on this thing, 0W40. Ran that last time. Good stuff. You guys need AMSOIL, get a hold of me. I can get you anything AMSOIL you need. Cars, side-by-sides, tractors, whatever you need. So we're going to drain that oil out and put some new stuff in. I'm just excited to be driving this thing. This is, again, my favorite car I've ever owned. It just drives so nice. Great power, very simple. And I really want to cam it, guys. So if you can get this video to 2,000 likes, remember, 2,000 likes, we'll put a cam in this thing. Initially, I was just going to put something, you know, basic in this so I could get that 38% fuel lobe. That's really what I want. Direct injection problems, you guys know, LT engines, you're aware. 2,500 likes, I'll put the biggest cam we can in this thing and just make it drive like garbage. But it'll chop.
No.
Calling it.
No.
Calling it. 2,500 likes.
Going to 25.
No.
Calling 2,500 likes.
Don't change the converter.
Oh. Yeah.
Because if you put a big cam, it's going to need a different torque converter.
No, it don't need nothing.
All right, yeah.
Just that chop.
Stock stall giant cam.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Drain plug. We got the car lowered down to an operating height. You guys can't really tell. But I'm hoping to not make a mess here. Oil is super hot. I definitely didn't, rot on this on the way here. All right. Oh, no problem. We'll let that drain for a while. Move on to the oil filter. Man, I'll be honest with you guys. Outside of coming to see me here at the shop, there's not a ton great in Bay City, Michigan, except B&C Pizza. This is a real winner here, party-size pizza. We got ourselves a meat lovers. We're going to get down on this and then probably add some oil to my car before we start it up. Change the oil filter.
We need to start eating after the video.
Why?
Because then we get tired.
All right, we'll try that maybe some other time, but not today. Well, we got this thing filled with oil, and we didn't start it yet. Kyle just started taking plug wires apart, I think because he wants to do the easy side, which means I got to do the hard side. So it's been a minute since I did plugs. I put plugs in it when we did the headers, which wasn't a fun job. So I think, the toughest one is going to be this number 2 cylinder, the front one here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to snake in there with all this wiring and this coolant tank and all that stuff. I might be able to. I'm going to time lapse this and see what happens. I think Kyle already finished his side up because he took the easy side.
The plugs are still in.
All right. We'll do a time lapse. So spark plugs of choice for this are going to be the NGK 6510s, gapped at, listen to this. Anyways, NGK 6510s, gapped at 17,000. So even in stock configuration with, there's a big series of events that could occur, but these are good for even a stock LT4. So run these 17,000s, you'll be good. No anti-seize on these either. These NGK plugs, let me see if I can dig one out of here. All right, I didn't know this for the longest time. I did learn. These NGK plugs. See this nice coating on there? Think of that as anti-seize. You put anti-seize on there, bad stuff can happen, including changing the heat range of the plug, which is not good. So don't use anti-seize on NGK plugs. But we're going to have to gap these down to 17,000s, and then we'll work on getting these put in. Good plugs. Well, they saw half of it get done. Honestly, passenger side bank wasn't that difficult.
No, it didn't look like that bad.
It's no 4th gen F body, that's for sure.
The F bodies aren't too bad. You just look like you got in a fight with a cat.
All right, I think we're ready to start this up. We got oil in it, right? Did that?
Yeah, you poured oil in it.
Yeah, that's good. New plugs. we'll start this thing up, make sure everything's good there, and then
Swap your new wheels on.
put the wheels on it. Kind of saw those in the background, but we'll talk about those after this thing's fired up. Clean. Hood open, yep. It's a fact. Change oil soon. Just did that. All right, the car's back up in the air. Check the oil. It's good. Now let's take a look at these wheels. I've wanted these specific wheels actually since I've got the car. Had another set that worked good, but got a super good deal on these. Had to pick them up. Sold the other ones. Almost was a wash. You can't beat that. So let's take a look at these things real quick. Yeah, here they are. Billet Specialties Win Lites. So these are a 18x5 front, 17x10 rear, single beadlock rear. We got ET Street fronts for the front, ET Street R's for the rear. That's the same tire I used last 2 years. Great tire. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think about these wheels?
I think they're gonna look really good on there. Yeah, and they gotta be light.
They are light. I compared them to the last wheels that I had, and they were, I think, a couple pounds lighter a piece.
Okay.
And these tires were a little bit lighter too. So they had the Sportsman fronts, and these match. My OCD is happy. It's a good deal.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Let's throw these on.
right,
See what they
sounds
look
good.
like. To be honest, I don't know how I waited this long to get these wheels on here. They look really good.
Yeah.
Man. These are, yeah, these are something else. Very happy with how these look on here. Jeez, oh man. We just got to go for a ride.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna see if it hooks.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, so the car's driving great with these wheels on it. Obviously, these super narrow fronts, handling characteristics aren't the best, but drives great, smooth. We're actually in the middle of nowhere right now, which is in
Mexico.
Oh no, we were in Mexico.
Oh, that was the other day.
20 minutes ago. We're in like South Africa right now, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know if these things will actually hook from a roll or not. We can try. Let's see what happens. I don't know how this will do from a dig. We ain't gonna heat the tires up or anything. We're just gonna stab it. Yeah, it's a great car, guys. If you ever have the chance to drive or buy one of these cars, I think it's a great car for the money. I don't know if you can beat it personally. The creature comforts, the power potential. It's just a really refined, good car. So, big fan of this thing, and man, I don't drive it enough. I really should drive this thing some more. It's too good to not drive. Big fan of it. We're gonna swap the other wheels back on and call it a night. What do you think? I think today was successful.
Oh yeah. I mean, don't really hook from a dig, but we didn't put any heat in the tires, and we're on the streets of, middle of nowhere, and
Yeah, South Africa.
South Africa, yeah.
Yeah.
But these things look sexy.
Yeah, I'm big fan, huge fan, you might say. So
yeah.
remember, Street Car Takeover, US 131 Dragway, Motorsports Park. I'm not sure what they're calling it this day. Martin, Michigan. Yep. I think it's the weekend of June 16th.
Yeah,
Head there.
This weekend, next weekend.
Yeah, be there. We'll be there. It's going to be a good time.
Oh, yeah.
So leave some suggestions what I should do with the Camaro. I don't know. Kind of want to put that cam in it. Depending on your guys' likes, help me out, please. But I appreciate your guys' support in this matter, as always. Having a great time out here, doing stuff I love. It's hard to beat, man. So let me know what you guys think. See you in a couple days.